Bill Caswell here with American Endurance Racing at Watkins Glen. It's the first day of the weekend. We're here for race practice. Half hour left in qualifying. We're here with Team Blue Bayou Racing, Eric and Alex Rockwell. Guys, what's going on?
So we just went out and qualified the cars the first 4 hours. Right now we're P1, P2.
Who are you worried about?
We always got Salons, always great competition, great setup. The 999 Cup car, Loose Cannon Racing.
Vandals are always fast.
Brandon Vandals, Team AF, the E46
Yep.
It's a 9-hour race. It's a bit strategy. It's luck.
Just finished qualifying. We're going to take a quick look at the results. We have two Mustangs in first and second. Blue Bayou Racing, Nelson put those cars P1, P2, followed right up by Team Salem, and it came in with a big Porsche motor in it. Then an E46 M3 Team AF right behind us here, followed by a 911 Cup car, Loose Cannon Racing. After that, you got the VLN customer car from BMW, those M235s. Then into Random Vandals. Our top group of racers are all right up there in the top 10. And we'll see how the qualifying order shakes out at the start of the race. See you tomorrow. We're at the start of day one. It's Saturday morning. We got pre-grid for the race behind us. Build what you want. Come out with your friends. Have fun. The only thing you gotta do is put the control tires on. Salem is absolutely dominating the start of this race. They're a full lap ahead. Cars 2 through 5 are basically all on the same lap, chasing them down. So unless they have some issue or there's a fuel strategy thing going on, Salem with Nonamaker at the wheel right now is just going to run away with this race. Surprising because it's a fast track. Blue Bayou's got a lot of motor. So you're kind of shocked those Ford Mustangs aren't in the lead. So we saw right there, Random Vandals in the green. They're chasing down the leaders. Are only 3.2 seconds off. 14th is catching up.
Yeah, we're having a good race so far. It's been a really good competition. The
Good race, you guys are crushing it. You guys are in the leads.
It's a long race. I've learned with the racing gods, you don't piss them off.
Fair enough.
It's still a long time to go.
Good point.
The Mustangs have been tough, but
point.
we came here and tested on Thursday, so I think that made a big difference for us.
Smart.
So
What'd you guys test? Like used tires, scrub tires, aero? What'd you guys play with on Thursday?
we did a little bit of aero.
Yeah.
We've got a drag strip near us, so it's called Dragway 42. We go down the drag strip, and then they have like a little bit of off roads in the back, so we make a big circle and we just keep doing that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's great.
And then you work your top speed. Are you testing your top speed?
And
You're testing
braking.
drag on rundown.
Yeah.
About the cars, they're like 2011 Caymans, right?
Correct.
But with motor swaps because you can run whatever you want in AER.
And they have PDKs in them.
They do have PDKs.
So we don't shift, we just put it into gear and we just go.
You're kidding me. So you guys left foot braking, just run like a
Left
go-kart?
foot braking,
No
there's no
gears?
paddles, you just put it in gear and go.
Just leave an auto. Wow. And it downshifts perfectly.
It's great.
It's so nice.
Porsche does a beautiful job.
What motors are in there? Do you know?
Like
are they
3 point
3.8?
something or other.
Yeah, right, exactly. But they're the big 911 motors.
Yeah, sure.
Very cool. And they're the newer spec, yeah, very, very cool. So before we turned the camera on, we were talking about aerodynamics. As we walked up, and I'm so used to seeing these cars, the side skirts are the first thing noticeable right away. They're right down to the ground. And seeing modern race cars with side skirts is a little rare. You see them in the 70s and the 80s, but now they've just been outlawed, right?
But that's what's beautiful about this series is the rules are pretty wide open.
Right, exactly.
So you can do that. And everybody can see it. We have a front rubber skirt as well. So we have a 2.5 rubber skirt on the front, 3.5 on the side, and then we have a diffuser out the rear.
They've blocked off so much air from going under the car through the front rubber air dam and the side skirts that their airflow now stays over the top and super laminar. It's not so much about the downforce as it is about low drag. So without all that air coming out of the bottom of the car turbulent, the cars are working smoother out the back, and they're actually running way faster with the same motor just because they made the cars slipperier. Here's Random Vandals. Blue Bayou, that was in 3rd and 4th place, has now slipped down to 28th and 29th. This is Team Salem's race to lose. Here's Random Vandals, our third place car. They're still cooking into the corners, but they're a few laps back. Not enough time to make up. Race is probably going to shake out how it sorts right now without any complications. Why is it in the pits at the end of the race?
Sadly, the rear pinion bearing had failed in the car, and nothing you can do. Sometimes it's just racing. So we decided to call it for the day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to rush to put it back there. We'll deal with it tonight.
A rear diff pinion bearing failure. That's kind of an odd one.
Yeah, we've had it happen once before, but usually it was about 5 events. This only had 2 events on it, so
Interesting.
a little bit early.
I love that you've got home-built cars running from E30s and Miatas up to like Blue Bayou's Ford Mustangs to Loose Cannon's 997, and you got amateur drivers on novice permits, and you got pro drivers that have won the 24 Hours Daytona, all battling in different cars. It actually makes it a really fun race to like watch, not just compete in. Day 2 at Watkins Glen. As you can see behind me, it's gray and overcast, and it's actually starting to rain. It started a couple of minutes ago. You can see it drop down the pit wall. They're going to start wet. A lot of the drivers are going out used to the dry, expect to put their fast drivers in during the wet. But now they got their dry driver in. They're going to start a race with 70 cars in the rain.
We've got a set of rains if it really goes bad, but it's not that bad.
But if you guys pull in to change tires and go back to the paddock and do all 4, even with these guys, it's still going to be 2 laps.
Well, but if we're changing,
not even.
Unless some guys
Most
already.
likely.
Yeah.
But some of the guys already put the rain tires on. I'm just going to
yeah,
go with
well, that may work in
these
their favor.
are
It may
these
work
are pretty
against
good in the
them,
rain.
so.
What's the plan for the start? Hook up with these guys.
Not hitting something. We're gonna run our race and we'll talk in 9 hours, man.
We're at the start of day 2. The grid is closed and numerous cars have not made the race. They are the front runners. We have a huge empty gap in the grid. All those cars are going to lose track position and start from the back. I bet you we'll see sailings way out in front. It's day 2 at Watkins Glen, and we're out here at the toe of the boot. We got an interesting race forming because Blue Bayou with their second sister car is now in the lead of the race. Blue Bayou with their Ford Mustangs in the lead. Came sailing with their Cayman S with the Porsche motors in second place. M235 in third place, Team ACP. E36 with an S54 motor, Embrose. Ooh, and in fifth place, we got Hitman Racing with the other M235. The rain is starting to come down. It's kind of misting and drizzling, but it's adding up. Track's getting a little darker. It's gonna start going wet. Cars are gonna start slipping. It's gonna be interesting. About 2 hours left in the race. Team Sailing is in the lead, followed by Blue Bayou Racing, followed by Loose Cannon, followed by Random Vandals. Should be riding all at the wheel, 64 miles an hour, 60, 65 for Random Vandals. Oh my God. So that's our race leader, the Sailings, coming down the inside of the Fit, coming down the inside of the One Spec Miata, chasing Random Vandals. We got about an hour left in the race, hour and 10 minutes. Most of the cars on their final pit stops. There's gonna be no more shuffling for fuel or driver changes. We're gonna take a look at the results, assuming no incidents, or this is probably how the race is gonna shake out. You also see the tracks drying and starting to warm up. You have the steam coming off the track on the back. You gotta I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it was really loud where I was. Team Salem is in first place. Blue Bayou is in second place. They're down a minute 45. Loose Cannon's 3 laps behind them, and Random Vandals 1 lap behind them. That's gotta be. That is bizarre. Blue Bayou is the only car whistling its tires on wet track through the carousel. This might be really interesting. Team Salem is in the lead, but Nelson Canache of Blue Bayou Racing is putting up faster times. Only a second or two a lap. Blue Bayou just did a 2:21. 3 seconds faster than Team Salem. Right, if they can pull, still not gonna be enough. You need, no, you're gonna need about 5 seconds a lap. I hope you can hear that. Like, they start whistling and turn in, and they whistle all the way through. Nelson's the only one lighting up that tire. I think everyone else has kind of realized they're in their race position. Pretty sure Blue Bayou and Nelson has decided that they want to win this race. And he now just took another 4.5 seconds off Team Salem. Everything's changing as we speak. The track is literally drying so much, the Mustang is putting down so much power that Nelson just took another second off his lap time. He's down to 2:19.8 against Team Salem's 2:24. They are now only 1 minute and 34 seconds behind Team Salem. Nelson just took another second off his lap time, dropped down to 2:18.2. He is now running 6 seconds a lap faster than Team Salem. They just brought in Wayne Nunemaker, the race leader. Team Salem was in the lead. Incident, we hear it might have been Random Vandals, the green E46 that was running in the sort of top 5 all race weekend, leading here and there. Don't have full details on exactly what happened, but the Salem car is on the record, just came into the paddock. They are out of the race. Blue Bayou Racing is now back in the lead of the race with Nelson Canache driving. Loose Cannon has taken second place of the race. That's the 911 Cup car. Random Vandals is now in third place of the race. Al Carter driving. 4 laps to go. 4 laps till the end of the race. We got Team Blue Bayou. This is their pits right in here behind me. What do you say, guys? Last lap of the race, guys. We're on the last lap. I think we're getting a checkered flag as they come across now. If you're thinking about coming out endurance racing, bring your car. Come race in American Endurance Racing. What a fun weekend at Watkins Glen. What an amazing race. American Endurance Racing at Watkins Glen. We thought it was going to shake out in a static format. Nope, last 10 minutes, everything shook up. Leader of the race changed. Leaders of Class 3 changed. The leader of Class 3 dropped down to 3rd on the podium. Just so fun. We got so many different cars. We got brand new Ford Mustangs and Mazda MX Cup cars. We got Porsche Caymans running like 3.8 liter 911 motors, and PDKs, and brand new Boxer S's. Nissans with motor swaps, Porsche 944s with LT1 swaps. Just crazy. What a fun day of racing. We left you at the carousel with 10 minutes in the race. We were pretty sure it was going to shake out. We thought Nelson might be able to come up and battle Wayne for the lead of the race, but especially when the double yellow came out and bunched him up. But then there was a racing incident, and after 2 days of racing, Sands out of the race. 10 minutes left. Blue Bayou, running fast, consistent, wins the race. Phil Caswell with American Endurance Racing from Watkins Glen. It's been an amazing race weekend. So cool. See you next time.